Alright, so this is the side I think we need for the ICC Cricket World Cup
So starting with
2019.
Tamim Iqbal, he has been the best opener for Bangladesh for last 10-12 years, and he has been a consistent performer for last 2-3 years and has been in the best form of his life. So he's an automatic choice. And at number 2, with him as an opener, I want to see Mahmudullah Riyad. Honestly, it's time for him to open the innings. We saw Tilakaratne Dilshan for Sri Lanka. He over the years he batted a number in the middle orders, and then he started opening for Sri Lanka, and the results are pretty evident. Sri Lanka won for back-to-back 4 World Cup finals in the ICC events. So I want to see Mahmudullah Riyad opening with Tamim Iqbal, and that'll bring good results for Bangladesh. At number 3, I want to see Shakib Al Hasan for the same reason. Sangakkara used to bat at number 3, a left-hander, the most experienced player of the side, and Shakib Al Hasan being the most experienced player of the side. I want to see him at number 3. And at number 4, obviously it's gonna be Mushfiqur Rahim. He plays at number 4 for Bangladesh. Anyway, the reason I want to see these four at at the top order is pretty simple. In a 50 overs match, you get to play only 300 balls, and gotta give as many as balls to your top batters. And this is the reason I want to see these four, batting higher up the order. And then Mossadegh Hossain at number 5. He's someone who can carry the innings, and at times he can be aggressive. He understands the merit of the game pretty well. So at number 5, I want to see Mossadegh Hossain, and with his all-round skills, he'll be a very good asset going forward. And then Shabir Rahman at number 6. He's a very good hard-hitting batsman for Bangladesh, and when it comes to finishing the job, I think this suits him. Not batting at top of the order. He'll eventually do that after 10-12 years maybe, but not now. He's got to do the finishing job for Bangladesh, and with him I want to see Nurul Hassan Shohan. He's a very good hitter, and with Shabir Rahman, I think he will be a very handy player finishing the innings for Bangladesh, and with his wicket-keeping skills, I think they'll be better for Bangladesh, and it'll release Mushfiqur Rahim from his wicket-keeping duties, so it'll be good for him as well, and he can concentrate more on his batting. Mashrafi Mortaza, lots of criticism about him that he's playing in the side only because he's the captain, but really, I want to see him. I want to see this guy playing for Bangladesh till 2009 World Cup. He has been the most economical bowler for Bangladesh for last 2-3 years. You can check the stats. So, and with his experience, and in those pitches of England and Wales, this guy will be very, very handy, and just keep him maybe as your captain or not, I don't know, but Mashrafi the player, we need him. Rubil Hussain, automatic choice. His death bowling skills, he can move the ball around, and it's an automatic choice anyway. So Taskin Ahmed, speed stuff Bangladesh, very good future prospect. Maybe not consistent with his line and length, but given that we have 2 years time from now, I think Taskin can improve himself a lot, and he can be the man who can win the matches for Bangladesh. And to finish things off, it has to be Mustafizur Rahman. He got a flying start to his career, but
things
now
off, we have
Nasir Hussain,
period.
obviously a fan favorite player. Doesn't get much chances these days in the side because who will he replace? That is a question, but he's a very good player. He can replace anyone in the middle orders with his all-round skills. So Nasir Hussain is a very good backup player. And then we have Shomo Sarkar. Shomo Sarkar is a young cricketer, has been struggling with his form for the last 1.5 years, and now it's time for him to sit down and see what's going wrong, what else he can do, what new things he can learn. He has to change his temperament, he has to change his mentality. He has to concentrate on those things rather now sitting out of cricket. Anamulok Bijoy, he was a very good player when he used to play for Bangladesh. Now he's out of the side. He has been getting runs in the domestic, so in the future, Bangladesh can consider him coming into the side. And then we have Alamin Hussain. He was another regular feature in the side, not consistent though, but with his skills with the new ball, he can move the ball around the both ways, and then he can also be a good bowler in the death. So Alamin Hussain can be the first choice seamer when it comes to replacing someone from the main squad. Then Abu Hadarani, he has been a good feature in the domestic leagues. He's bowled well, so he can be considered. Liton Das, another good young cricketer, get is a very good performer in the domestic. Nazmul Hussain Shanto is my favorite player in this backup squad list rather.